let us tell our tale on paths where dreams set sail. Through love and liberty's veil, in whispers we'll prevail.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the 12 Letters podcast. The 12 letters being ABDL, BDSM, and LGBT. I know there's QIA plus and everybody else, and I'm not trying to exclude anyone. It was just a clever name in the moment. This is where we discuss being ABDL, that ABDL is actually a subset of BDSM, and that we have a lot of different kinds of people from all across the spectrum of both gender, sexuality, and lack thereof. And we discuss, or I discuss anyway, how to bring everyone together and be together and protect each other, which is especially important today. The new administration here in the United States is basically attempting to erase trans people from public life. And they're not stopping there. It's bad enough that our administration is saying silly, unscientific stuff about biological sex and gender. Very unscientific. But they aren't stopping there. Any books that are LGBTQ plus affirming are now being attacked as pornographic. Knowledge and ideas are being attacked as pornographic. People's identities are being attacked as pornographic. And this word groomer is getting thrown about quite a bit. And it's really, really funny that they make these claims about the LGBTQ plus people, because when you look at the facts, yes, LGBTQ plus and allies and advocates and everybody around here, yeah, we want children to be aware that there are different kinds of people, there are different kinds of love, there are different kinds of romance, there are different kinds of things. And that if they find themselves in any of those areas, as far as who they are, that's okay. You don't have to teach children about sex in and of itself to explain these things. I explained it to my 8-year-old just by simply saying, you know how sometimes mommies and daddies love each other? Well, sometimes two boys love each other like that. Sometimes two girls love each other like that. And some people love both kinds of people. And then I said, you know how you know you're a girl and you have a girl body? Well, sometimes people who know they're girls are born with a boy body. And sometimes people know they're a boy, but they're born with a girl body. That's it. See, that was all it took to explain it to her. And she was fine with it after that. And that's literally how I explained it to her. It's that simple. The truly ironic and disgusting part of this comes when you find out that these same people clutching their pearls and saying, won't somebody think of the children, are the same people in their state legislatures that are voting to protect child marriage as young as 11 years old. So you've got rich, old, white men who want to protect other rich, white men when they get a 12-year-old pregnant, and then we're going to force that 12-year-old to marry their R-wordist. They are not protecting children. They are not the least bit interested in protecting children. If you were, you wouldn't be doing that. Like, how dare you call anyone else a groomer when you want to force a child into marriage because someone else forced them non-consensually? And I don't care. Well, the 11-year-old said it was okay. The 12-year-old agreed to it. No. Ew. No. They have no idea what they're consenting to. That's disgusting. And to claim you're doing this to protect children is gross. So no, I'm sorry, right wing. You all are the groomers. We're the ones trying to protect children from people like you by informing children that no one should be touching them in those areas ever. And that's not a game. And if somebody does something like that to you, you have the right to say no, and you should go and tell somebody immediately. You can't protect children through ignorance. They need to be informed enough. And I say that as a parent. My kid needs to know that, hey, no, you shouldn't be taking your pants off for any adults unless it's a doctor and mom or dad is there. Like, I've had that conversation with her. She's had age-appropriate stuff at school that they sent home a letter saying, this is what we're going to talk to the kids about. And I enthusiastically put my name on that line and said, yes, go right ahead. So no, get out of here with that nonsense. You're not protecting children, and LGBTQ plus people are not the groomers. And another thing, you want to dig through the stats and all the information you have and find one or two people that, oh, hey, they did touch somebody that was too young, or they did do something that was inappropriate. How many people is that? How big of a percentage of the LGBTQ plus? Because I'm sure you can find 1, 2, 10, whatever. There's millions of people. I'm sure there's exceptions. But let's weigh that against the countless number of religious people that are arrested on a daily basis for CSA and CSA materials, because it happens a lot. There's a far greater percentage of youth pastors and members of the clergy that do this stuff on a regular basis. People that get themselves into a position of authority when dealing with children, that number is a lot higher. It's crazy higher. But all the right-wing people, oh, the church, we're protecting, it's the morals. You can keep saying it as much as you want. It doesn't make it true. If your religious organization is protecting child predators, then meanwhile trying to promote conversion therapy, you can file that one under GFY as far as I'm concerned. So no. Kinky people, LGBTQ plus people, we're not the groomers. We're not the abusers. We're the ones trying to protect everyone from those types of people. Talk to some kinksters. Go and get on a website and actually talk to some. You're going to find out that kink culture in general is huge on safety, consent, protecting people's lives, keeping minors out of kink spaces where adults are talking about adult things. That it's huge. It's like there are daily conversations going about these things on like Reddit, you know. So this homophobic, transphobic, different phobic, that's the shorthand for fascist. Like, oh, anything that's not normal is bad. Yeah, that's fascism light. You're halfway there. All you got to do is give in to some cult leader, and then you're there. So, everybody, whether you fall under some or all of the 12 letters, let's come together. Let's protect each other. Let's protect freedom. Let's make sure that we're not falling asleep at the wheel. So that's all I've got for this one. Probably a shorter episode. But, yeah, needed to be said. And if you're somebody from the ABDL world that is cis-het and you don't understand or you find yourself afraid to make a stand, that's fine. You ain't got to go out there and beat a drum and protest on the corner. The world would be a lot better place if you did. So, I'll be wearing my pride button this June, living in the rural Midwest. Probably might go to a pride festivities this year. Haven't yet, but I feel like I should. Get out there with the rest of us. Take the time to listen. Listen to what trans people have to say. Hear them. And realize that that's your fellow human being. And whether you like it or not, human beings are all just a bunch of weird mutant monkeys. And sorry if you don't believe in evolution. Science, so sorry. But yeah, we are apes. Apes are monkeys. Monkeys are primates. Primates are mammals. You just keep going up. Anyway, it's enough nerdiness. Yeah. stand up, don't stand with cis-het people because you're cis-het and somebody else is trans. Stand with your fellow trans ABDLers, because that cis-het vanilla person, they find out you're ABDL, they're going to turn on you too. So, till next time, stay 12 letters, stay you.
In a world of whispers, secrets unfold. 12 letters speak, stories untold. Finding light in the dimmest of times. Love and truth in all their kinds. 12 letters written in the night. Unraveled tales, both dark and bright. Whispers carry through the wind, voices strong despite the din. 12 letters, secrets to be found. In the silence they resound, strumming chords in a gentle refrain. Voices join in a soft harmony. 12 letters shared through joy and pain. Tales of love in our community. 12 letters, stories we confide. In the quiet they survive. In the heart of the silence, 12 letters we trace. Gentle echoes in this sacred space. Love and truth with light in their grace. Soft whispers of stories we embrace. In a quiet room where whispers grow, 12 letters speak tales we know. Through voices strong yet soft and clear, we bind our stories year by year. 12 letters, secrets shared aloud. In the hush, we're unbowed.